My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
My name is Bourbon.
It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't understand how this is supposed to be something legit. I mean, obviously there is nothing legit to it. It's a stupid YouTube contest. I don't really care about blinds.
My name is Bourbon.
Breeze really won. If he wins the whole thing, Matt can't do this again.
Wonder no longer, the moment is upon us. You know what you came for, it's obvious. Flip the scene, let our track renew. A spark in sync for our gathered crew. Bourbon, he's going live, sipping on bourbon. His homies are planet-wide, continents collide every time. Go with the flow is a standard motto. His stride don't slow, his community only grows. Flip the scene, let our track renew. A spark in sync for our gathered crew. Sit back, relax, let bourbon take you on the ride we all came for. Pour a glass and cheers the chat. Drop a like and all that. Most of all, let's have a blast on Bourbon's Whiskey Uncensored podcast. Sit back, relax, let bourbon take you on the ride we all came for. Pour a glass and cheers the chat. Drop a like and all that. Most of all, let's have a blast on Bourbon's Whiskey Uncensored podcast.
What's going on? I'm Bourbon. That's Bonnie. And this is Whiskey Uncensored. And that was a new tune that was set up by and written and produced and all that jazz by Against My Odds. What's going on, man? Thank you very much. Cheers. Had no idea this happened. Actually, Independent Joe alerted me to it, sent me the link, and I was like, holy crap. I had mentioned, how do I sign up for one? Apparently, that's how I sign up for one. And boom, there it is. So, but apparently there's an 8-minute long version. I need to hear that, man. Need that sent over. We're probably going to make it into some type of intro video, something. But just wanted to get it out there and play it. Please go give him a sub. Dude's cool. He's way up in Montana. He's I got tunes playing here. We got him a couple more subs already. And yeah, he's it's his creative outlet. Appreciate it, man. Cheers to you. Wow. Sean's an idiot. Anyway, what? I only say that because Sean gave me the leftovers of a bottle he didn't love on this recent trip, and it's fire. What do you think of it?
I was actually thinking it's like really good.
It is a Master Taster Selection, aka Old Forester Gift Shop Master Taster Pick, which I believe the era this was picked would have been Jackie Zykin. And he didn't love it, so he rehomed it here. And yeah, dude, it's fire. So
And this is also my first bourbon in probably almost 3 weeks. So
yeah, not my first bourbon in 3 weeks. But yeah, very cool. Let's see who was here. Do a little recap. What the heck? Against my odds, since dude, you did this for me and you're sending me money? No. I need like your PayPal or Venmo or some shit, bro. Nah. Appreciate you, stay funky, but yeah, bro, dude, what? Cheers, man, you're crazy. But we'll talk about it. But appreciate you. Josh Fritz was here. Cheers, man. How you doing? Douglas Papa in the house. GT Mustang 09. What up, brother? Cheers, man. Mr. Great Shot was here. Cheers also. I don't feel compelled to say it every time. You're going to get a lot of cheers in tonight, brother. ASMR Whiskey is here from Vegas. Go give him a sub. Cheers. Let's see here. James Morgan in the house. Bourbon and Balls have my attention, but I'll be back soon. Okay. I didn't know they were going live tonight, but that's all good. Whatever. There's a million channels these days. Check out whatever you want. Cheers. Pappy Van Brewbaker Maker, hopefully still sitting by the fire pit. Good evening, y'all. Cheers, Ernie. Got to see Ernie last week. Or was that the week before already? Yeah, that was last week at this point. Wow. It's been a week, as always. Cheers, Ernie. Good brother, I don't even know what you're apologizing for. What did I apologize for? I don't know. I don't know what that was. SoCal Jake in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? William Hall in the house. Cheers, brother. How you doing? Got to see Will last Friday. I mean, not really. I'm always late, man. That's something probably should have thrown in the thing. I'm always late. Unfortunately. Is what it is. Cheers, man, again. Orlando, live from Stoma Studios in New York City. It's Whiskey Uncensored. Cheers, Orlando. What's going on, man? Let's see here. Catching up. Only 10 minutes behind at this point. Everybody cheersing back and forth. 4 Leaf Whiskey in the house. Got to see Stacy and Devin too on the trip. Slancha, 10 days till St. Patrick's Day. Cheers, Stacy. Stacy got me very, very wasted on Irish whiskey.
yeah, she definitely did.
Maybe shwasted. Wasted might not even cover it. It was St. Patty's Day that night, that's for sure. Cheers, Stacy. And if you haven't gone and checked out 4 Leaf Whiskey and given her a sub, St. Patrick's Day is only 10 days away, so you need to get up on your Irish whiskey knowledge, so go give her a sub. Oh, let's see here. Neo, a.k.a. Mr. Anderson, is in the house. Cheers, Ben and everyone. Cheers, Neo. I'm never going to be able to not call you Neo, dude. I mean, if you hate it, tell me and I won't, but, I mean, you're freaking Thomas Anderson. My boy Rob in the house. Told my dogs to stay bloody with. Jeez. I ain't got the voice for that right now. Cheers, brother. And right there, that's me saying, please go give Against My Odds a sub. I'd appreciate it. Dude's only got 48 subs as of my last check. 50 subs now, but he needs more. So appreciate it if you can go give him a sub. He's becoming a part of our community. He made a tune for Independent Joe, made now a tune for me. Just a cool dude. So go check him out. He makes all original music. There you go. Sweet tune against my. There you go. Mike Franklin with his traditional good evening. Good evening, Mike. There it is. It was almost 8 minutes long. I need to hear the rest of the lyrics for that it was 8 minutes long. Okay, terrific. Yeah. I had to break it down and rework it to make it shorter. Yeah, well. William Hall says, Bonnie!
Yes.
SoCal Jake said, smash the like. Appreciate you. Peter B in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? 4-Leaf Whiskey. Been drinking Irish whiskey and Guinness since noon. Oh, we need to get you on here then. That would be awesome. Stacy, if you'll come on, I'll drop the link soon. I'm just going to talk about the trip. Maybe pop a bottle or two. I don't know. Just going to hang out. And then I wasn't feeling 100% today. My stomach was a little off. And I didn't sleep phenomenal. So we're just going to do a little 2-hour job. And then everybody's going to, well, I mean, I'm going to suggest that everybody go over and hang out with Independent Joe, who's going to be going live at 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. So, yeah, cheers to that. Mr. Gunderson is in the house. Cheers, everyone. Still at work, but popping in to say hi. Cheers, Eric. Appreciate you. Scrolling. Working on that catch-up. Ernie says, hi, Bonnie.
Hey, Ernie.
Shredward with the triple eggplant, BourBack like a vertebrae. There you go. Cheers, brother. Shredward in the house. Let's see here. Scrolling. Thank you very much, Neo. And yeah, it was actually ended up with 6 picks on the trip, I believe. Yeah. 5, potentially 6. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I never finished the long version because I realized it was getting out of hand for an intro. I had enough to build this with I'll make you an intermission. So, oh, there you go. Cheers, brother. Appreciate you. You're ridiculous. After I finished with Joe's intermission, so hell yeah. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, absolutely take care of Joe first. But we'll do some sort of, I was already talking to Joe about, you know, how to work an intro and stuff. So we'll see what happens, but we'll do something with it. Very cool. Appreciate you. He will take a lift Ben from the station. I don't know what you're talking about, James. Bourbon Bowl of Lee in the house. The man, the myth, the legend. Cheers, brother. How you doing? Scrolling. Yep, they have Beth going nuts. Oh, I guess bourbon and balls. I'll have to drop over there and say balls. Let's see here. Scrolling. Gordo in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing, brother? The one about the apology was... got it. 10-4. No big deal. Everybody's choosing everybody else. That's cool. Tunes 21 on your house. Are you? Should I go look outside? Are you on the roof, man? Cheers. I don't know what that's about, but on your house. Okay. Ernie says St. Patrick's Day, the best damn day of the year. Cheers to that. Gordo says, I love Guinness, but the black shit's afterward. ... How many Guinness are you drinking at a clip? God damn. Mark, Northwest, bourbon in the house. Cheers, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like. Cheers to you, brother. Was on with Mark last night late. Cheers, man. How you doing? Appreciate you. And if you like freedom and appreciate your freedom, you should go give a sub to Mark, Northwest Bourbon. Just saying. There you go. There's Stacy dropping a link to Joe after this. Absolutely. Let's see here. Scrolling. I am 1 minute from being caught up. Burn before bacon in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? Tune saying happy St. Patty's month. Cheers to that. Cheers to everybody. And with that, I believe I am caught up. So, I did go away. And Mom decided to make things interesting while I was gone and have some issues. So I'm not 100% sure I should have gone. My sister certainly doesn't feel I should have gone. But here I am. I'm home. Mom is okay. I was over there a couple times this week. And she's healing up. But it was an adventure. Long road trip of almost 2,000 miles in 8 days. So, holy crap. There's a serial killer in the house. Mike Meyer in the house. Cheers, man. I got to see Bobby Bird Battalion, Clint Hickey, the Gunny. Got to see Stacy Four Leaf Whiskey and her husband Devin, and of course Remy, who was pissed that Bonnie wasn't there. What do you call it? Did not get to see Jason this trip, unfortunately. Tried to, just the times and life didn't work out. Life happens. Didn't get to see a lot of people this trip. Did get to see a lot of people this trip. So, got to see Gary Franchi. Got to see DMC, a.k.a. Prescription Bourbon. Went on some picks with him. Went on some picks with Ernie, the Brewbaker Maker, otherwise known as Pappy Van Brewbaker Maker. Who else did I see? Got to see and spend time with Will O'Neill, Sean Whiskey Wars, my boys from Texas, obviously, who I do most of my picks with. Got to see Nolan at Backbone. Went to Buffalo Trace, did an Eagle Rare pick. Went to Bullet and did a pick of, I believe it's our 7th pick of their jackfruit yeast strain, which is very rare and unusual. Then we did a pick of a 6-year New Riff Rye. And then we went to Backbone and picked potentially 2, possibly 3 barrels of yumminess of MGP. That's the quick and short recap of it. With that, I just want to hang out, have a couple pours, let the stomach settle a little. I'm going to drop the link, see who wants to come hang out. And, with that, I'm going to see and pin it and see who wants to have a pour. Let me paste that. Let me get that pinned. If I had my own stream open, it would be useful. So I could pin it. And of course, I'm clicking wrong and not getting it there. So let me do that. Okay, good. It's muted, so I'm not going to echo. Let me pin that bad boy. And with that, we'll talk to chat, and we'll see who wants to hang out, and we'll talk about the trip. And I did get some bottles on the trip. I've put a few of the highlights here next to me. I got a Evan Williams 12-year, the Japanese export version. Picked this up at Neat. It was down to $99, which it used to be like $1.50 at the. It's $1.50, I think, or $1.30 at the distillery after you pay to take the tour, if they have it when you're done with the tour. And Neat used to have it for, I think, $1.50, but at $99, I love Heaven Hill enough that I needed that in the collection. I also went down to Woodford Reserve and picked up this little bad boy. This is the Chocolate Whisper Redo I don't know why the camera's not focusing on it. There we go. It is the 139.4 proof Woodford Reserve that was run supposedly after a chocolate malt run so that it got a whisper of chocolate in it. I have not tried it yet. And I also picked up one people are going crazy for, and one of the guys on the trip popped it, and I never even got to it because of just so many beverages to have. I got the Bardstown Cathedral French Oak, which is supposedly made from wood that was left over from the repairing of the 2019 fire at Notre Dame. So they cut down like 300-year-old French oak trees to try to match the wood of the cathedral. And it was left over, so they finished it on 300-year-old oak staves. Should be interesting. I got myself finally a buff turkey, thanks to Pappy Van Brewbaker Maker. Need to get into this soon. This is going to be a special bottle for me. I really love these. 123 proof, selected by Banners and PBC, whoever they are. But he was able to get it, and that's pretty damn cool. I also stopped by High Bank Distillery and got some Whiskey War. Got that too. Yeah, and then there's a long story that goes with this bottle, but they released President's Choice while I was in town. And we got over there. We got towards the end of the line. We got there maybe 10 minutes after they opened, and there was still a line. But apparently people were cycling through the line, including the girl in front of me that was attempting to Venmo and PayPal older women that were waiting on a tour in line to what do you call it? To get them to buy bottles for her. And apparently she had, I found out later on. And anyway, right in front of me, right in front of her, actually, it sold out and I didn't get one. But we went to a new bar in town and I was talking to the guys there and telling them what happened, because they had a number of President's Choice on the shelf for tasting. And the guy's like, I'm the guy it sold out of right in front of her. She had been through the line 2 times already. So, talked to the manager of the store and everything else. And I gave them a little bump, a little premium, but nowhere near secondary. And I now have, and it's going to take a special occasion to crack this one, an Old Forester President's Choice. So that's going to be a special one for sure. That's why it's staying in the bag for now, protected. Even though I just knocked it over, because that's what I do. Let's see here. Ernie is sipping on a Backbone pick now. Cheers to that. Sean Holtgrave in the house. Cheers, man. Chocolate Whisper sounds like a fart. I mean,
he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. And 139 proof Woodford might also make you fart. That is possible.
In the comment under it.
Chocolate Whisper sounds like a Wham song. You're not wrong. Douglas Papa, great pickups. Yep, appreciate you. There's more, but those are kind of some of the highlights.
Yeah, there's a few more.
Well, a lot of those are for other people and not me, as usual. Thank you very much, Orlando. Appreciate you. Thank you, Josh. And Josh, I should be able to get Josh actually acquired something for me at the Junkies Evernorth 1-year anniversary. So I'll be getting yours probably this weekend, Josh. Does that mean the president of the distillery picked it as his favorite? The president's pick label. I mean that was originally what President's Choice was when it came out. I think in the '60s I believe it was the '60s when President's Choice first happened, and that was exactly what happened. Nowadays, I think it's selected by the master taster and then verified by the board of Brown Foreman. I am not 100% sure on that, so I am kind of talking out my ass a little bit on it. But it is special and one of the rarest things they have. And it is distillery only, so cheers. Thank you very much, Mr. Anderson. Bill Reynolds in the house. Cheers, man. How you doing? You're welcome. I need to find out more about it. I kind of never thought I would own one, so I never got into the details of it. I probably should learn them now that I have one. Yeah, doesn't seem like anybody wants to hang out tonight, but whatever. We're gonna have to finish this sip of Old Foe and then probably get into another bottle.
Kind of how this works.
You would think. Oh, no rush at all, Josh. Yeah, seriously, man. I'm glad you're finally feeling better. There's zero rush on that, dude. I don't know if you notice. I won't go thirsty. I'm Eva Williams. When Ben talks out his ass, Bonnie's in the blast zone. And when Bonnie talks out her ass, Ben's in the blast zone.
I mean, not with this configuration of seating.
No. Only because this place is too damn small. But it is what it is. The joys of living in New York. What is Bonnie drinking tonight? Bonnie is drinking the same thing with me that I'm sipping on right now. The Master Taster selection that was sent home with me. Old Forester Master Taster selection by Sean Whiskey Wars. So thank you very much, Sean. This is what we're sipping on. It is from Warehouse H, Floor 7.
The indoor air quality in your home recently changed to poor.
She really doesn't like whiskey. What can I say?
Alexa, turn on the fan.
By the way, the all-new Alexa is coming soon. It's smarter, more conversational, and more capable. Do you want me to notify you when it's available to you?
Sure.
Of course. I'm glad you asked. I'll notify you when it's available to you.
Did anybody hear me ask? Did anybody hear me ask? This bitch is going self-aware. God damn it. Gosh, Fritz, I was waiting for that. It's become a thing. What's really weird is it generally doesn't do it unless I'm live streaming, which I really don't understand.
I mean, how often do you drink whiskey that you're not live streaming, at least on somebody else's channel?
On other channels, it doesn't generally happen.
Gotcha.
Bonnie has decided we need some fresh air.
Yes.
So bring down the... Yeah, for those who don't know, this is no studio. This is no dedicated room. This is my living room, and that's my front door. You see that white right there? That's my front door. So yeah, the joys, again, of living in New York. That does feel good, I'm not going to lie.
It was cold enough today that I took the risk of wearing long sleeves, and I was fine until I put alcohol in.
Doing 21, watch it. She's listening. You're not wrong. Definitely is. Dang, internet dropped here for a minute. I'm back now. Well, cheers, man. Welcome back. Been getting notifications when women are made available. Tell her to find you bourbon bargains. Yeah, I doubt it. Indoor air quality alert. Yep. What can I say? What are you guys sipping on? Anybody having any pours? A little surprised nobody's coming to hang out, but I guess there are a bunch of other channels on at the moment. It's all good. No big deal. And we're going to go hang out with Joe in an hour and 22 minutes. So we'll see what happens. Until then, you're just stuck with me and Bonnie until she says she's had enough of you guys. No ceiling birds. Ceiling birds? I don't know what that is, Orlando. Anyway, so what are you guys drinking?
Canaries to notify you about the air quality.
Oh, are canaries known as ceiling birds?
It's the only thing I could come up with.
Glen Scotia Double Cask PX Sherry. Is that a festival release? Sean? I love me some Glen Scotia. I had some last night. Double Cask PX Sherry. I can get the Double Cask rum here. Double Cask PX Sherry. I'm not familiar with that unless that's the festival release they did a couple years ago. I am really interested right now, Sean. Peter B sipping on ECBP C921. Beautiful. Beautiful pour. Cheers, Peter. No, it's a new release. They did a rum also. I can get the rum. The rum was here last year. I might have killed a half a bottle of it or more already. But I've never seen a PX. I love PX. Glen Scotia PX. Sounds like it would make me want to tap dance. I
would pay to see that.
I mean, I'm not saying it would be good tap dancing, but what the hell? I have not even heard of that. New release, Double Cask. Now I'm on freaking Google, and I'm still not seeing it. I need to see that picture of something. The rum is stellar, for sure. Any word on Mark Ian is positive? I don't know what you're talking about, James. Sipping on several different ryes tonight. Wild Turkey Private Selection Single Barrel Rye. There you go. Yummy. Peter also agreeing that Glen Scotia sounds great. It surely does.
I mean, I don't think I've encountered a PX finish I didn't like.
Ah, yeah. Orlando's hanging out with his girlfriend, getting ready to eat a late Chinese dinner in Oklahoma. So, all right. Ceiling bird is a smoke alarm chirp to replace the battery. Oh, I never heard anything like that. I understand what you're talking about now. Just try to pour the Jameson Triple Triple. Not bad. Is that the new release or the tax and duty free release? Paid $50. I need this in my life. If you need the rum, let me know. You might be wondering which Mark. No, I'm not wondering which Mark. I mean, I know he had some issues going on, but I don't know that they're anything positive.
Hey, Eric, come hang out.
I will pay to have you put the tap back in your pants. Oh, freaking Gordo. Eric says, Bonnie. Yep. So the Redbreast 12 cast strength today, 104. Should I? From what I know from Stacy and Donald, it depends on the batch. Older batches are phenomenal, and some of the very new batches are supposed to be good again. There is a gap of time where they are really both not fans of it. So it really depends on the batch, Will. So, Ben, when the cork breaks off on the neck of a bottle, how do you get it out? Corkscrew, knife, air injection. I also have a cool bottle opener that I got off of Amazon. It has 2 prongs. It's designed for getting out old corks. Sometimes they get out, sometimes they don't. And when they fall in or they fall apart, I then filter it through a cheesecloth. Not a cheesecloth, sorry. I use a nylon or metal strainer, very fine mesh, to get the cork out. And if there's any left, I go to a natural paper coffee filter, but that's a last resort because that can strip oils out. All right, you got something you're going to be trying to open up, Tunes? Wearing a shirt? Must be the new release. Going to pick up a Tale of Cake in DFW next week. Orlando, do they have 2? Question mark. You're talking about a Tale of Cake, not a Tale of Ice Cream, right? And it's not for me. It's for someone else in the community. If you could let me know, there's somebody who's been looking for it for a very long time. Yeah, but congrats on that. It's a fun pour, if they really have it. Eric says, I will shortly. Pappy Van Brewbaker Maker, local store at both ECBP A125 and Larceny A125 on the shelf today. Passed on both. Anyone else decided they had enough of these releases? I'm like kind of twitching that I haven't picked up C924 or A125. I'll eventually probably cave, but yeah, I've just got so much whiskey. If I don't hear it's amazing at this point, and I don't rely on doing reviews, even though I do owe some reviews at the moment, so you may see something, or I may do it in a stream. I don't know which yet. I may just do a stream of reviews. We'll see. But I wasn't prepared for it tonight. Yeah, I'm kind of with you. It's just we have so much. Unless I know it's banging, I'm like, whatever. Last Redbreast cast strength I had was pretty mid. I like the regular 12 more. I will tell you the one we love is the PX Sherry Redbreast. It's ridiculous. And then Stacy had to go and pour me an Ireland-only release while I was there that I absolutely fell in love with. And I'm currently looking at auction sites to possibly get a bottle of. She's cursed me with that now.
I mean, we could just go to Ireland.
I mean, you'd have to work that out with Stacy. I'm not going there without her. Hire a cork soaker. There you go. Are you for hire, Eric? There you go. Batch 122 and later, he's confident. And batch 122, pass in his opinion. There you go. Yeah. I'm saying like 24 release is what you're looking for. Stacy or Donald, a.k.a. Irish Whiskey Yoda, could get into it better. I'm no expert on it. Pretty much all my Irish whiskey knowledge comes from those two. Yep, there you go. A little round circle on the label. Yep. Let's see here. There you go. See, B123 is pretty good. Orlando's going to cut out and eat his Chinese food with the kid's girlfriend. Sláinte, Orlando. Thanks, brother. Neo is done with the yearly releases of Elijah Craig. Pick up a private barrel store pick when I need one. There you go.
They tend to be good from the stores we hit.
Well, there's a mix, obviously, but yeah, the ones Bonnie's talking about in particular, like the what do you call it? QFC up in Sammamish with Bourbon Baller Lee, or in Canterbury, Connecticut with Irene Tan, or West Islip Wine and Liquors. But then again, they're not ECBP; they're usually regular ECs. Whole bunch of places that have solid Elijah Craig picks. I agree with that. Starting to pass on the ECBPs, but the Larceny I'm still going to pick up, usually $20 less, and they're not getting meh. That is true. The Larcenys seem to be picking up, where the I mean, here's the thing. I think we're on a slight downtick on ACBP, but I think we're going to tick back up. You know, I think we're going to see some batches, and I have a feeling by next year we're going to start seeing some banging stuff again. That's my gut. And speaking of banging stuff and a beautiful non-gut, what up, Great Shot?
Hey, man. How you doing?
What's up, gorgeous?
Chilling out.
What
Smoking.
scotch you sipping on?
Oh, now what would give you the idea I've been drinking a scotch?
And what stick you got there?
It's a Cuban round. And then the scotch is...
Just a Cuban cigar? Just a Cuban round? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's a cheaper one, you know.
Oh, Krigaliki 13. There you go.
Yep.
That's not the Armagnac one, right?
No, I don't think so.
Very cool.
No, it's just like the regular 13.
Mm-hmm. So, but is that actually Cuban tobacco, or is it just called a Cuban?
I kind of doubt it. I mean, I've had an actual Cuban, and this is not that good compared to a real Cuban. This is it says
What was her name?
Cuban rounds, a taste of Havana.
Ah, it's like a Cohiba
Yeah,
lookalike. Got it.
yeah. So it's, you know,
Whatever. It's a cheapie.
yeah, it's a cheapie.
It's doing the job at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's going good with a glass of whiskey, so you know,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted. Did you ever get the ECBP? What was it, the 20 C923 or something?
C923. Yeah, that was the last banger batch.
Yeah, A124. The
Yep.
one was like 13 years old or whatever.
ECBPs and ECBS have been sitting on shelves. Yeah, they're sitting everywhere now.
Yeah, the C923.
Them killing that age statement literally destroyed the hype. But it's also just, you know, when you start realizing you have 10 to 20 bottles of the same whiskey, you know, slightly variant, it's
Yeah, exactly. I've got like
or
4.
30.
So, you know, that's enough for me. I don't need any more than that.
Well, that's because you gotten so sketchy.
Yeah, I'm getting a little scotch, you know.
Yeah. did you hear about this? That what do you call it? That where was it? I'm scrolling back now. That there's a PX release of Glen Scotia double cask.
Oh, but I need that in my life.
That's what I'm saying.
Heck yeah. I'm a Glen Scotia fanboy for sure.
Who was saying it?
I
Just a minute on my phone.
think it was oh, nice, Thomas. I
I
think
thought
it
it
was,
was Thomas, but I'm not.
I want to say maybe it was Orlando.
No, it wasn't Orlando. I thought it was Thomas, but I can't find it now.
Don Rafael Dominican. Nice.
Oh wow, that's bougie. 70 ring Don Rafael Dominican.
Yeah.
That's that's a big stick.
Yeah, I like the thicker sticks. This is a
Oh,
little,
we know that.
little small, but you know, it'll do.
Great shot, the size queen. J Max in the house. What up, corn and whiskey?
You know, at least like a Churchill size, you know. Those are
Mhm.
good. I don't remember what ring sizes they are.
Oh, Sean, that's who it was. Okay.
Ah,
I'm still floored that there's a double cask PX.
yeah. Well, a lot of the different places are, you know, experimenting with different barrels too. You know, I mean, I was watching Art American.
Wait a minute. Is the regular double cask PX finished?
Let's see. Here's a double.
Maybe I'm a dumbass and that's the regular one?
Yep,
Is that what it is?
it's finished in American Oak and Pedro Jimenez sherry cask.
Ah, okay. There you go. It is the standard double cask. There you go. Okay. I
Yeah,
thought I was twitching
that's
out.
good.
I never hear of this. I'm like itching. But yeah, Sean, if you need the rum, I know where they're sitting. It's phenomenal. You got to try that, right, Great Shot? Didn't I pour you off some of that one, I think?
Which
The
rum?
Glen Scotia rum cask?
Possibly, yes.
You don't remember. You just plow through those samples when you get them.
Yeah, I tend to sip on them. I got some samples from Gunderson.
Oh boy, there's some bangers. I have some from him that I have to make into a stream. It's a whole bunch of 18 years.
Yeah, this is a Lefroy PX.
There you go.
Which that's gonna be. It's a travel value only.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else? The Lefroy Elements.
Nice. 1-0 or 2-0?
Both.
Wow.
1 and the 2. And then Ardbeg Anoa.
Oh, cool.
I've never tried that one.
On the topic of cigars, my guilty pleasure is the cheap presidential cigars at the gas station. The ones in a box and in plastic. Man, we got to get him some sticks.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might have to make up a care package for Against My Odds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need your contact info, man. One of these days, because yeah, we need to get you some better sticks in your life if that's what you're smoking, man.
Yep.
70 ring gauge, just porn size. There you go. Go to the wineandpeaceplace.com, search Glen Scotia. There you go.
I've not tried the Lefroy PX, so that's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to trying that here shortly when I get this other Glenallachie poured down.
Oh, the Scotch Talk has me pouring one now.
As it should. I like a good Scotch now. I'm liking it more so than, bourbons and ryes. But, not all the time,
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I'll start off with a Scotch and then go to like a bourbon or a rye, or go from a bourbon or rye to some sort of a Scotch and then maybe some peated, especially if I'm smoking a cigar.
There you go. So next thing I'm going to pour for us is another hand-me-down bottle, the bottle that I recall adoring when I had one a long time ago. And it's another one that Sean didn't love and never was going to finish. And I've definitely left a number of bottles with him over time, so he wanted to reciprocate. And that is the OG Nassif Family Reserve, blended by ADHD Whiskey.
Oh, interesting.
And I recall this being great. Let's see what we think.
A little odd on the nose.
A bit of a run
A lot on the nose. I mean, it has been open probably at least a year, but that shouldn't make any difference.
Nah.
Hey, what's up, quackafucker? Cheers, Ken. The Godfather himself, Ken, Scotch Down Under.
Cheers, Ken.
How you doing, brother? You on coffee at the moment? If you all ain't subbed to Ken Scotch Down Under, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Gunderson equals great samples. That is the Gunderson equals great people. There's way more than just great samples.
He actually sent pictures of you while you were on your trip. You sent me pictures of Waffle House.
I didn't see Eric.
You must have sent him pictures, or somebody did.
Can I see the pictures? Ken likes that travel-only Lefroy PX.
Yep. I'm going to have to try that here in a minute.
Cigar intervention may be needed. Yeah.
For sure.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And if your glasses are upside down, you might not remember sending out pictures. Just saying.
Will O'Neill in the house. What up, stud? Wish I could see you, BourBack. Hi, Bonnie. Cheers, Will.
Hello.
Sorry we almost killed you.
Why would you almost kill him? That's not nice.
With the amount of imbibing.
Oh.
Holy shit, Gordo's here.
What's up?
How long you been sitting there?
Like 10 seconds.
Oh, okay. I looked over to the left, like, Gordo. What up, brother?
Not much. Finally kind of starting to feel better. Been stupid busy the last few weeks.
On nothing. We need to get you Ken on something. Well, nicotine naturally, but that's it. Yeah, you're on your douche flute. Friends don't let friends smoke cheap cigars. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna need to get some contact info for Against My Odds and get that remedied. Because no. He's way up in the wild northwest, so he may. I don't know what kind of cigar access he has access to up there, so we may have to, do a little hand delivery action.
Mm-hmm. That can happen.
Yep. We may be skilled in the hand delivery arts.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't know. Against My Odds, do you enjoy whiskey? I don't remember actually you talking about that much. You've been here promoting your music, been on them with our channels. Don't know how you found us, but I don't remember you talking much about whiskey.
Yeah.
Other than trying to learn. So, if you need some tutorials on that in the hand delivery arts, that could always happen as well.
Mm-hmm. Just let us know what you like. Bourbon, rye, Scotch.
You may not even know.
Or if you don't, then we can.
And if he has an update for Chris, well, I can tell you that Chris marked himself safe on Facebook. Haven't talked to them. Maybe Ken has, but yeah, there you go. They still kicking. So there you go. Yeah, for those who don't know, their city got hit with a Category 2 cyclone.
Oh.
Last night into this morning, or their night into morning, or however the other side of the world versus here time works. I usually just consider it the opposite.
Yeah, I'd say it's late morning there now. Late morning to noon.
Here we go. I'm guessing the storm is hitting right now. I think it's already come on shore. I could check. I don't drink often. I use it every once in a while for a remedy for various ailments. I only have access to cheap whiskey. Yeah, we could.
We could definitely remedy the cheap whiskey aspect.
Yeah, we could take care of that. Just need your hand delivery address, where people drop things off to your home, and that could be remedied. But there are a few really cheap whiskeys that are still delicious, and people just pass on all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Wild Turkey 101 probably being the number one that should never it should
right now.
Done. Evan Williams bottled and bond. Evan Williams 1783. All
OGG.
Yeah, OGD 100, OGD 114. So there's some solid cheap whiskeys. That
Cooper's Craft. I just got one of those finally.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't think he would have that up there.
Oh, I don't see it around me down here.
Mm-hmm.
Never seen it in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Western Wisconsin, anyway.
The main part of it was yesterday and last night. It wasn't as bad as maybe some thought. A lot of power down, trees, and shitload of rain. Yeah. Well, yep, there you go. Willie also saying the Cooper's Craft 100. The thing is that's not available here either. I have to pick that up when I travel into Ohio. And J-Max just popped the Starks Knob Creek pick. There you go. Starks generally has pretty good picks. I really don't feel comfortable, man. I'm not trying to be out of school or anything. I just have different philosophy than most people. You have no idea how much you've repaid me already. Can anybody translate that? Because I don't know what he's talking about. He doesn't want to take
them happy with what you've given them so far.
But I haven't given him anything.
Exposure.
Gratitude, I guess.
Exposure, airtime, stuff like that.
Yeah, I know, but the part of this community is sharing, man.
Oh yeah.
We do it with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a matter of comfort. It's just
you got to have some pretty goddamn big exposure too for to pay any bills.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
we get that so much with photography.
I'm not going to be able to get that done. I'll push you, but my audience isn't big enough to really get it done for you. You know what I mean? But We love sharing whiskey. We love sharing cigars. We love sharing time and
Mhm.
sips.
Just to clarify, we're talking samples, film samples.
Yeah,
He's not sending you, like
Not bu-
giant or delivering you giant bottles of whiskey.
little bottles. Like for instance, this one came from. I want to say this came from Shredward right here.
Yeah.
That you see in chat. This one right here came from Mr. Great Shot right there.
I don't remember what that one was, but
There's a Joe.
This empty
Send
house
us too many.
bottle came from that guy right there. We share around, man. It's not not all about that. You know what I mean? We're not we sample each other. Oh, here's another one from Gordo. The hardbag anamorphic. Here you go. That's from this guy right here also.
I mean, bet that was good.
Mm-hmm.
If he likes that tire fire, there should be no reason he doesn't like anamorphic.
I didn't care for the tire fire. That's why he's got the rest of my bottle.
It's not
And I cashed that bottle rapidly. That
Did you
was
see if that store has it marked down now? They still have it?
I don't doubt
the
that.
tire fire?
No, the anamorphic.
Oh,
Was it now about $1.60?
jeez.
Hang on, I'll tell you right now.
I'm
They
not
were
getting-
selling it for $2.50 up here, and we had some friends get it for $1.80. I think I got it for $1.80 from delivery.
Wow.
Not.
I hear a weird sound outside.
It's a dog.
And then I picked up the what the hell's this new one? Well, not necessarily new, but new to me. Oh, the spectacular.
Sounds like
It's
an
an
owl.
owl.
The
I didn't know we had owls.
I'm gonna-
I think I may have seen
That's
one
not
of
a
those
dog.
around me.
That was $1.50.
An owl eating a fox? I don't know.
Has anybody else seen Redbreast 27?
I see it all the time. If you want to throw your wallet out the window and burn it, set it on fire.
No, I saw it at a store that normally is pretty solid, and he wanted $1,000 for it.
Sheesh.
I was like, what
Oh,
the
no, we're getting
fuck?
folded.
Like, wasn't this like $400 or $500 2 years ago?
Put this
Yeah.
under the door.
They need to get these stores stopped in from looking at all the secondary pricing and thinking they can get that out of the bottle.
Put that like up there.
I mean, that's just rude.
I was kind of like, oh, maybe I just need to turn around and leave the store.
I would.
Because it's like right on his front shelf, too. Like, oh, look what I got. And it was like, fuck off. Like,
Well, right next to that $5,000 bottle of Pappy or something.
Mm.
no, he didn't have any Pappy, but I mean, he had Buffalo Trace, $30. You know,
Yeah, that's about right.
Holy
I
crap!
picked up-
Black and filled up. Sean's here.
Hey, Sean.
J Max is here. Peter
Cheers,
Reed on Cooper's Craft. Will says Cooper's Craft just made it to Chicago last month.
Wow.
Eureka.
Are you
What are you talking about, James? Eureka. No
Bonnie's
idea.
dying?
Don't you go dying on me.
You have a gray horned owl here? Huh. I didn't know that. Well, see if it picks up that other sound. Just leave it up there, pointed out the door. There's actually a bird sound identification app. As I have, people wouldn't believe that living in New York, I have woods right outside my door.
Mm.
So every once in a while, I hear weird sounds, and I found there's a bird sound identification app.
Yeah, my wife has that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of cool sometimes. And apparently,
Oh,
I
I
had
have
no
not seen that
idea
one,
that
James.
New York had great horned owls, but apparently I got one right outside my front door somewhere.
Well, if you've got mice or rats around, there's going to be an owl around to eat
Yeah,
them
but
up.
aren't they freezing their ass off right now?
Eureka. All right. Yeah, I see a $100 bottle of special Ardbeg. I'll grab that in a heartbeat, but I haven't seen it.
I'll let you know, dude. I got to check. Neo gets it from Kentucky. Yep. Pass on principle. None in Michigan. Your credit is good? Not really. Whiskey Tube family for life. There you go, Ken.
That's it. Cheers, buddy. How you doing, Ken?
I'm just glad it wasn't the wake up scene from the original Hangover movie.
Roughly.
To be fair, Sean is still whining about you sleeping in his bed. The clinking of sample bottles.
Well, no, I think what I'm whining about more is not sleeping.
I'm not worried about exposure. I'm just happy with the experience.
Oh, the 120 proof.
Streams. The chicken soup for the soul. There you go. The old 2021. Nice, G-Max. Anamorphic or supernova. There you go.
Just cracked it too.
I'm here for the conversation fun time. I can't get where I'm at. I hear you, same. But we also like to share, dude. Just saying. It's literally, we get enjoyment from sharing and passing it around too, because we've amassed amounts of whiskey and cigars and other things that we will never finish in our lifetimes. Just like what I'm sipping on right now came from this bastard right here.
What are you on right now, Ben?
The Nasi Family Reserve.
Okay. Yeah, I know you've had it before, right?
It's been a long time.
Yeah. What do you think going back to it?
Is it as wow as I thought it was 3 or 4 years ago? Or 5 years ago? No. But is it still tasty and enjoyable?
Yeah, it's fine.
And we'll go away here? Yeah.
$40.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
not.
no, this J-Max, Sean gave me his leftovers of this. The old matte bottle.
Oh wow.
Which I actually got from Jigs.
That's not brain candy, is it?
No.
That's the old original first pick.
NFR.
First blend. Ken, if you do that, we are getting locked up.
Ken Singh's coming to New York.
He said stateside next year.
Well, don't worry about it, buddy. I was just giving you shit. I mean, honestly, Will, I wouldn't have slept good no matter where I was. So, yeah.
I've tried before to find an online community like this that would welcome me, and I finally found it. Everything I've done is just out of appreciation for that. Well, cheers to that, man, but we still like to give back.
Yeah.
And fucking track you down.
Yeah, we're gonna get you drunk whether you like it or not.
He's not going to drink all his whiskey, but I might.
Hey, there's a bed for you here.
I'm trying. I'm trying really hard to drink all mine.
Hey, I'm working on every bottle you see around me is open, so they're all fair play.
Speaking of, fellas, what are we drinking? I can't drink the bottle of Ben's drinking, obviously, because I gave him mine. So
I'm drinking a sample of Lafroig PX finished.
Okay. Well,
Oh, what the hell's that like?
Any of that Band-Aids and hate taste to it at all.
Interesting.
that's good.
Huh.
It's a travel only Lafroig.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, my buddy picked me up a travel only Highland Park that came out. I haven't gotten it from him yet. On his way back from Spain, where his son was in an intensive soccer training class with what do you call it, Madrid FC.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, Sam.
I was kind of jealous of that trip.
I know. And so he sent me 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm in a hotel in I want to say northern Kentucky. And I had just fallen asleep. My phone rings. I jump out of my skin, thinking it's my folks or whatever. And now, damn it, tax and duty free. Do I want anything in Europe?
Yeah, most of it.
So he starts sending me pictures. And one thing I'd never seen before was a Highland. It was only like €40. A Highland Park 14-year.
Wow.
Actually,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So that should be interesting. And I should
Get
What?
2.
Well, I got one, but I could put 2 ounces in a bottle.
No, I mean, I'd have told him to buy 2 of them at that price. Come
Well,
on.
he didn't want to carry a lot. He had all his kids with him.
Yeah, I got you.
Holy shit! You all ain't ready for this.
Probably not. Oh,
There.
Eric.
There he is. What's up, Eric?
Damn, son, you're looking skinny.
Khalil at 10. Yeah, look at him. He's bony as fuck.
Kawila, 12-year-old. Good stuff.
How you doing, bro?
Scotch stock has got to him. He couldn't help himself.
Yeah, I just finished my my Bruichladdich, the 2013 Isla.
Oh, the Isla Barley.
Yeah, that makes me sad that's
We'll
gone.
see. We'll see, Will.
Yeah, I polished mine off about a week ago or so. I've still got a little bit of the 2011 version, which is pretty much the same as the 13 was.
Appreciate you, man. I'm more than life enough of my labor and my art. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate it. He needed a better song to start off with.
Well, it's kind of been the same song for 5 years.
What I'm saying.
If Greaves wins this, he can't do this again.
Whatever.
Oh,
Well,
Getting month today. Yep. I already caved and told Joe I would accept the first thing I win is draws, but after that, I win it goes to whoever hasn't won anything, or at least not in a while if everyone already has. All right, well.
I've never won anything.
that's the great thing about samples is you can try different stuff.
You won being gorgeous.
That's funny right there.
Hey, J-Max. Oh, that's not J-Max.
What it is. Oh. So sexy.
Bardstown?
The Bardstown Cathedral Oak.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what you think about it, Jay, when you get it.
Well, Jay's getting one?
Is he not? I thought that was.
I just love fucking with him.
I was told that I had to get to him for that reason.
Yes, he's getting one. I just love messing with him.
Just let me know the details, Ben.
Yeah, I'm not worried. They are starting to go for stupid amounts on secondary.
Have they gone up?
Last I saw 350.
Okay, so that is down a little bit from the first day.
No, it was at like 3, then it went down to 250. Now it's at like 350 and going up because it's gone.
Are they distillery only?
Yes, there was distillery only and sold out in about a day.
Yeah, I mean they were about to run out when we got.
That wasn't at the distillery though. The distillery might have even lasted another day, but
yeah,
they're gone now.
Wow.
Hey, sometimes right place, right time. You know.
Hey, bundle it with that old Carter.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Cavalon blended with Kilkerran?
hi, Bonnie.
12.
Here.
You looking good.
Nice.
What you sipping on, Bonnie?
I'm sipping on the same thing he is, the Nassif Family Reserve.
Clint Hickey in the house got to see this gorgeous bastard. Did you see Highland Park? I did. It's I'd never seen it before. It's a weird like rainbow box. Let me see if I can find a picture of it.
If I could only find some of that NASA Family Reserve around here.
Yeah, you want to explain what's so stupid about that?
What's that?
About you not being able to get the Nassif?
Oh, it's 20 minutes away.
It's 20 minutes away. They don't. It's 20 minutes away, but it's not distributed by you, right?
It is. It is.
Oh, it is now? It didn't used to be.
I have to go to a particular store to get it, probably.
But it didn't used to be, right?
Okay.
Cat's Eye is pretty much everywhere in Iowa.
So here it is. Where is a picture of just the 14? It's called the. Apparently, they have 3 travel exclusives, but the one he picked up is called the Land of Orkney. Looks like sweet and complex.
The cool thing,
here it is.
The cool thing is I can go over there and sample whatever I want, whenever I want.
That is pretty cool. So yeah, apparently this is what he picked up. The Land of Orkney.
Oh, the Land of Orkney.
Yeah.
Nice.
The 14-year subtly sweet and smoky whiskey with light gold color direct from the cask. Bring together blah, 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 blah.
Trust me.
All the bar.
I'd give it a shot if the price isn't too bad.
It was €40.
Oh, definitely, I'd buy that.
$30.
Yeah, well, I'll have a bottle of it, and it'll be opened, and I will make up some samples.
I'm going to say this right now. Stark Sports Shop does not put out bad picks.
They do not.
Alex does a damn good job on even stuff you've never even heard of.
I would not shy away from any of their.
Do they still have more of the
I have not been down there. I need to go look.
Bourbon Hunter Lee in the house? Cheers, man. How you doing?
Usually.
Are they
Well,
close
we
to
gotta
you,
get
Gordo?
this guy.
Huh?
Are they close to you, Gordo?
Good.
I'm in La Crosse, so they're 2 hours south. Well, hour and a half.
I'm gonna try this Ardbeg.
Now, how far?
In my area, they come there occasionally.
Mark, I'm finally killing off your Still Austin sample you sent me last year.
Of which one is that? I can't see it.
Nancy May.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mark, is there an annual Still Austin release right now out, or is that already gone?
We could definitely do that, man.
There's a monthly release of single barrel that Nancy picks out.
You
And
don't.
then they have different
Take care of you.
specialty bottles.
Hey,
Like Madeira cask was last
Has
year.
it been 5 years for that song already?
Yeah, that Madeira was awesome.
It's got to be at least 4 years, right?
Gone, pretty much.
something like that. Yeah,
Last
probably been.
Didn't you
It
have
wasn't the year
COVID?
before that.
Didn't you have the vid when you went on?
This will be for you.
I mixed
Yeah.
up.
He
I
did.
mixed up that
Maybe
Madeira
it's
cask
for
in my
Muller.
blend.
It's been a long time.
He'd like just gotten over it. Or
Yeah,
like,
like a week or two before.
Right?
Yes. And it was the first year.
Yes.
hey,
So-
Mark, next time you're down that way, man, if you don't mind, I could use another Nancy pick.
Oh, okay.
Then some money will just show up.
Yep. The you want the bourbon or the rye? Because she's doing both of them now, and they're both about 5-year-old picks.
I want both.
What's the price on the rye? They're the same.
Same. Yeah. Well, it's a single barrel. So I think they're 90.
I don't know. Like
But
I got
lean toward the rye sometimes more than the bourbons.
Blend Kavlam with
4 of the ryes.
Interesting.
Great shot. I just need the one that has the bird eggs on the cork.
Oh, that one. Those are gone.
Yeah,
No.
those are gone. I missed out at the specs in El Paso by about 3 minutes.
I
Yeah.
did try it though.
Wait, what did you miss out on, Eric?
They what's it called?
Tenninger.
Yeah,
Tanager.
Tanager.
Yeah.
Eric, how far are you from Alamogordo?
60 miles.
My brother and his family are there this week.
Who did they put?
Oh, I don't know.
What bad thing did they do to have to go to Alamogordo?
I don't know. Yeah, apparently there's some caves or something there.
There's caves in Carlsbad, but Carlsbad
Carlsbad
Cavern.
Caverns.
Who's there?
Right. He and Lauren took a little
With Emmy?
vacation with Emmy before coming here on Thursday.
Oh, that's right. That's next week or this week.
This is my last Friday here until April. Robotics.
Ah,
Miss you.
Damn, that's good. I'm gonna have to find a bottle of
That's
that.
not to say I'm not going to sign on from home on a Friday night. I just won't have the same extent of whiskey.
you have a shitload of whiskey here for the other abode. Ethan relocated it because it got it.
Yeah, if you take some, I don't think Ben will miss it.
This is the sweet spot of weather where I can leave stuff in my car all day Monday.
I don't know. Whenever I see Ben sitting among all those bottles, I think of Smog sitting on top of all that gold, and he knows where every coin is.
Well, if you ever see me look for a bottle, I am not because I can't find shit.
Yeah. That's why I said what I said, because my bottles have gotten lost in the in Ben's house. So
You couldn't find this bottle in his
Yeah.
house.
Wow.
Gee. With the pink wax, I mean that's got to
Pink
stand
wax.
out. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, look at there.
You found it.
another one.
It's
It only took him a week, but he found it.
No, it's 3 weeks later.
Yeah, hunting for an individual bottle is fun here.
But Mark, to answer your question, I guess a bourbon pick, man, and just whenever, if it's March or April, whenever.
7th. Probably this pick is gone.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? They don't last but maybe about a week or so.
My chat jumped like 500 things up.
Also, it's echoing. Somebody's echoing.
Shouldn't be me.
I will mute myself.
Well, it's not you because we're hearing you echo.
Oh yeah.
We're going to White Sands tomorrow.
White Sands, isn't that where they've set the nuclear bomb off or something?
Well, there's White Sands Missile Range. But there's also White Sands National Monument, which is a huge gypsum desert.
Oh,
But whoever said, isn't that where they set nukes off? That was the first thing my dad said after my
Yeah,
wedding.
and actually, the Trinity site's about 60 miles to the north of White Sands Monument.
okay. I was in the general ballpark.
I unmuted and muted and unmuted a couple people, and the echo seems to have gone away. So I'm thinking that was just a Streamlabs weirdness.
Possibly.
Goats play.
Yeah, they're still clearly working out some kinks, but
Well, you're working out your kinks too.
I'm working hard on
Nice.
mine.
I'm not trying to work them out. I'm just trying to work
He's
on
still
them.
kinky.
I'm just trying to get better at them, really.
Yeah.
I don't think Wishy War's ever going to be unkinky.
No.
Looking forward to the 1792 cognac finish coming out soon. Hopefully, it will save the brand for me. The only issue I have with that is you can get the Thomas More cognac finish, which is 1792 finish, 3 proof points less right now, mostly on clearance places in the $40 range. And it's basically probably the same thing, but I don't know. Hopefully, it's good.
Isn't the cognac only 95 proof? Isn't that what the TTB label shows?
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, that could be off, but also the Thomas More is 92 point something proof, which is also Barton finished in cognac. Well, they have like 7 different finishes, and nobody's ever said a good thing about any of them. If I hadn't bought so many bangers on the trip, they were actually on clearance in Pennsylvania for like $42 a piece. I was going to grab a couple of them.
So is that what all that Thomas More stuff is? Is Barton?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
all
okay.
Barton.
I'm glad I've never bought any. I mean, I've never heard anybody say anything good about it, so I've never had a reason to buy it. But
I like Barton.
Oh, hey, that's not bad.
well,
Our
you can
bag
have
and Noah is only
all
60
your-
bucks.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's what the 10 is too, and the Oogie should be about that.
The Oogie is 77.
Is that a benchmark there?
The 10 year is 63.
Benchmade. Sorry.
Microtech.
Oh.
Oh, you bougie, Microtech.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can't do automatics here. Fucking communist state I live in.
There's a lot of things you can't do.
Yeah, and I've never actually. On one of these trips, I should grab an auto.
This right here never fails.
Yep. That'll get it done.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
It's a good old boot knife there. Is that kind of the style of sheath you got in that, or it's more of a? Oh no, it's more of a belt.
This is how dumb New York is, right?
The
You
Echo.
ready? A automatic knife where you hit a button or a switch and it releases is illegal.
Yeah.
But an assisted knife where you're pushing on a piece of the blade, technically, is legal.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a special edition Kershaw boa right here.
Which you can be just as deadly, if not more lethal, with a broken frickin' driftless Glen bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Gordo, they have the Ardbeg Vintage Y2K 23-year-old bottle for $900.
Hey, all right, let's jump on that.
I gotta sell a lot more Girl Scout cookies to buy that.
And the Spectacular is
Discontinued
out
the
of
1792 port finish. It sucked ass. That's one bottle I've actually never tasted. I've never tasted it.
I think I've had all of them but that one.
I've had the 225th. I've had Ridgemont Reserve. I've had many cast strengths. I've had sweet wheat. I've had
You're saying
high rye. Just never the port. And I
What
don't
was
mean
Corvette
bottle, I mean never even
on that
tasted.
great shot.
Does anyone recognize this style sample bottle?
No.
Nope.
Yes. That's me.
It is?
No, it isn't because that's not my bottle. But yeah, I do recognize that type sample bottle. I've bought them before.
It's Bowman.
It's
Mhm.
not a
I'm
Barton.
trying to think who would have sent me Bowman. Anyway.
Slap top?
Nope.
Maybe.
not me.
It's possible.
Wasn't me.
One me.
What do
I think it I'm trying to think because I remember having the conversation. It must have been either Slapshot or I forget who.
Whoa! What did I do?
You kicked a couple people off.
Did you do that or did?
Kick J-Max.
Whoop! My bad.
All right.
Well, that's not bad.
Let's do some JMax stuff.
Thomas Anderson, but following Thomas has more bottles marked down to 34. At 34, I couldn't resist them. Have you picked any up and tried it? Curious.
Well, no, you're going to want to get on those Cedar Ridge picks.
All right.
This was just at the Hy-Vee in Dubuque.
Here's
that little preview.
Barrel proof. Nice.
Here's a quintessential cast strength.
Ooh. I can get those quintessentials now about as much as I can get cabin strength.
This is from the Solera cask, though.
Ooh,
it's
that
not
looks
proof
good.
down at all.
Well, this Bowman smells like a perfume that my wife has. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
That sounds horrible.
Cherry and macerated oranges.
So good. That's the bourbon pick from the Cedar Ridge.
Narnia, huh?
The M&J.
Cat hair on my mic.
Stop blowing cats, Sean.
I know.
When will Woodford learn cast strength? And that's not 200. Well, Josh, I don't know if you saw this earlier that I picked up.
Double.
No.
Chocolate Whisper.
Focus. There you go.
Chocolate Whisper redo.
139.4 proof.
Dang.
I've heard that's really good.
When we popping that?
Is that a 375? Bill?
Yeah, it's a 375. It was a $100 375.
That's because they don't know how to release cast strength.
Sean, last I knew, they still had them at the distillery.
Well, I had $100 for 375. They're gonna keep having them.
Yeah.
Yep.
You grab
Sean
it.
says, my price is here. They're up here.
I mean, unless you open that and you tell me it's like some of the most mind-blowing shit you've ever had, then I might drive down there. But otherwise,
Yeah.
No one knows, Alex. Alex, I tried sending you. I think I tried sending you a message on Facebook and then got blocked. Was that you?
It never found anything besides the owl.
Okay.
this Bowman's good. I got to say. I know they're also very hard to find.
Is it Abraham Bowman?
It's the cast strength, so whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, that's like unicorn tears.
Yeah, I mean it's very good. The rest of the Bowman line, I don't really care.
I guess
for,
so.
The single barrel is okay.
Cedar Ridge is.
I sent mine to Slapshot because I didn't like it. I think that's how I ended up with this. Is he exchanged that for a sample of
Oh,
this?
look at this. All of them are pretty good, actually.
I traded
Neil apparently
mine
got
for,
the Thomas Moores. At $34, I couldn't resist them either if I saw them for $34.
Z needs the link. Z, download Chrome. Jesus Christ.
Oh, shit. He did ask me earlier to text him.
Bring it off the
But I told him to ping me in chat if I forgot, and he didn't. Just now.
I just woke up from his nap.
Oh,
Here's the man.
Oh, there you go, Miller Lite.
Are you sending
Get
it?
a recliner out here and start only drinking Buffalo Trace. You don't need to send him a link anymore.
Nothing like a nice can of water.
Everybody drink water or Miller Lite.
Same thing.
Iced
Or
tea.
Bush.
Yeah. I need to
What do you Islands drink? What
This
are like the normal
break is brought to
corn,
you by
corn
Egg Roll.
Island drink? Bush.
This hydration break is brought to you by Egg Roll, Cherry Black, and
Come and go.
That's right. Northwest Bourbon.
Northwest Bourbon.
All
You're like
great
deep
people.
throat that.
All
You
great
know,
people.
before I forget, I kind of completely forgot about it, but apparently I'm supposed to battle Mark Northwest Bourbon tomorrow night in a trash pallet challenge on Baker Drinks. So I guess tomorrow at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, I'm going to be on Baker Drinks and doing some kind of blind fight. I kind of forgot about it. So if you want to watch a shit show,
There you go.
gorgeous bastard named Mark, that would be where you would go.
This is beer.
Oh my God.
That is a beer.
No, you all ain't ready. I didn't see this guy sneak in. There's Z-Man. But now, ladies and gentlemen, next up on the stage, you know her. You love her.
Derek
Derek D. Patton.
I can't hear
Derek
you.
D. Patton.
Derek.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but
Oh, we
can.
I can hear you.
I hate chains, Ben. I need the drop, baby. Because I can't
We can hear
you.
You're fine. We hear you fine.
Oh, I see your mouth moving, so I know it's fucked up.
Oh,
I will. Let me try this again.
I can hear
Just
you.
go to your speaker. Go to-
I
speak sign language.
Oh, that's a good point. All right, bye.
I can hear you.
You?
we lost Derek and Z-Man. What happened?
I don't know. Well, Z's back.
Chain reaction.
I love it with the Kill Tony stuff lately, where they have the interpreters and they're just making them sign the most raunchous shit.
Yep.
Z-Man, can you hear us?
Can I say something to Sean?
Z-Man.
No.
You can, sir.
Man.
Well, Josh, I can when I crack it, I'll send you some.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yes,
Yeah, we
sir.
hear you fine, Z.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, you asked if you can say something to me. The answer is yes, Z. Go ahead.
Cheers to the blade and bro.
I
Finishing off in that seat.
downloaded
Blackberry
I
sour.
downloaded Google and it,
That sounds good.
Is that some super thick shit, Jay?
Z's
No.
trying to say a thing.
Can you hear us now?
All right.
I
I don't, we got
downloaded
like these
now.
sour beers around here that are on tap, but they come out like fucking
Go back.
sap.
I was just wanting to know that we could, if you could hear us.
Yes.
Now you can hear us, and I could hear you.
Well, welcome, Derek and Z.
Thank you.
Sean. I downloaded Google and it asked me to use Safari.
Yeah, it is. Tail of ice
okay.
cream, not tail of cake. Got it.
It's
Cool,
a pain in the
Orlando.
ass, brother.
Hope the Chinese food was good in Oklahoma. Made me check my Facebook. No negative message. No messages yet.
That's what they're known for.
Well, I guess that explains why the person named Alex Martinez blocked me, because he didn't know who I was.
Wasn't him.
Because apparently Alex knows me from way back, and I feel like an ass because I can't figure out how I know him. But
So
I don't know if I knew him by face or if I worked with him or what the deal was, because I want to figure it out, but he seems to want to keep it a mystery too. So
I have the same question for Alex, because he hopped on my last show and he seemed to know me and was referencing things that I did months ago, but I didn't remember Alex being on the show before, which could just be because I drink too much.
I was going to say, what a surprise. Those of us who drink whiskey can't remember maybe somebody was on one of our shows.
Yeah.
oh no,
Depends on how late you come in on the show.
no, but he was referencing stuff about my car from like 10 plus years ago.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Well, now hold on. In his defense, by the way, is that most of you, with the exception of maybe some health issues, most of us talk too goddamn much on these streams anyway. It would not take anyone that long to figure out a whole
Who you're talking to?
yeah, a whole
That's fair. That's fair, Derek.
from a long line of horrors, Sean. I know when I see one.
There's a weird call from some guy in India the other day asking if I knew a guy that drove a Jubaru. I didn't.
Oh shit! It's above my pay grade. I need to run.
All I can say is don't go outside when you're talking to Derek.
Well, you know it's funny you say that, Jim Max. There are people I've never met before who have made statements about that online. I'm like, wait, you watch the Whiskey Tube community? And they go, no comment. And I go, you watch them. You record what has happened. Oh yeah, it's awful. It's awful in most every way. It needs to come with hookers and
Based on
There's
the
a-
position of the sun,
Nothing like preparing for. Peter, I don't take blind seriously. I do this for fun. Everybody's saying, Derek, bring back Derek.
Well, I tell you what. Hello to everyone. I'm in a reasonable mood tonight, and I decided to come here and just say hello. I can't stay long, because for fear something stupid might come out of my mouth. Because that
No,
happens.
it never
That happens, baby. That happens.
What you
never happens.
what you sipping on, DDP?
Don't make me cry, Ben. Just move on.
All right.
Well,
he's got that Stag
Nice.
Junior.
I just poured.
Thrower, what the hell?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Derek likes that. What is it called? Benchmark foolproof.
Again, we're playing. Who gave me this sample?
I'll talk about this in public, baby.
Detling? I don't have any Detling.
I mean, that very much
who gave me that sample?
that very much looks like a Jigs label, but I don't know if he has Detling.
All I know is this is stinking good. This is
Yeah, Detling is kind of fire.
And it's only 105 proof, but it's man, the mouthfeel on this.
Yeah, the problem is they're freaking Alabama and not distributed many places.
It's like so silky, man. It's just
Cheers, Lee.
like this is one of the best mouthfeel whiskeys I've had in a long time. It's just
So lettuce is in the house. Cheers, man.
Hey, buddy.
Been a minute.
Cheers.
That's presidential candidate DDP to you.
Oh, ain't that nice?
That's right. What's up, Andrew?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we're writing him in next time.
Yeah, I want to say this, and I'm going to say this in knowing that I'm on an open mic and open internet. In my youth, my fingerprints are in places they have no business. The only thing I can say is
I can say the same thing.
no one's life was involved, and no one's daughter was touched, and no one's son was touched. But
There was a cop that knew how to do fingerprint and Gator.
my fingerprints are probably some places they have no business.
Well, Derek, the statute of limitations has run out on that. by
I'm
now.
also pretty sure somebody else has touched that same place by now. And if they haven't, you don't have to worry about anybody finding it.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. There you
go. What should we pour next? J-Max, what do you want? Besides that weird sour beer.
Knob Creek, man.
Oh, still on that Starkey pick?
Oh, it's so good. It is so good.
What do you
got a Stark pick?
Oh, we know what DDP's on. So still in the same situation, DDP?
Yeah, I had 2 interviews today for 2 jobs, and this is I'm gonna for the rest of you who don't give a shit. So I'm gonna be very fast here. One of the problems with recruiters no longer looking at resumes is that computers are now picking people.
Yeah.
And some of the things on my resume are getting me pulled into jobs that I have no business talking to. I talked to a woman for 30 minutes, and me and her realized quickly I had no business there. And I was like, the computer did this to you, didn't it? And she turned blood red.
Yeah, Derek, why can't you just you could talk the talk, man? What?
Oh, and by the way, I had a good showing, Ben, but I'm not a data scientist.
Why not?
Well, dude, let me tell you this. I know as much about Databricks as you do, and I'm not picking on you.
You heard of YouTube? You heard of Google? You heard of Sepio?
I don't know if Databricks work that way because keep in mind, that's like movie projectionists. I don't believe that they open up this shit to outsiders.
Yeah, everything's out there now, dude.
Yeah, you say that, but take a look when you sober up, sir. All right, now let's go back to something.
SKI.
That's true. I don't even bother writing shell scripts anymore because I could literally just ask the computer 3 words and I'll mod whatever it comes out. But like, I don't have to write shell scripts anymore. It doesn't like I just say I need a shell script that does A, B, and C and moves C to D and hours of work. Boom,
Since I've been
That is
unemployed
awesome.
for a long time,
Also
I'm gonna
scary
say
though.
this, and
that
I'm
people
gonna
that don't know what they're
deny
doing
either
are just going
player.
to take that for
All
granted.
right, I'll pour it.
I have spent some time with
Max is
AI
heated wiener.
because there are some websites out here who I'm not going to name, who believe that they have encryption and that can hide their videos.
Bonnie went, ooh.
That smells
And
nice.
let's just say the Fat Man 40, the Man 15. And to quote the great Forrest Gump, and I know most of you are confused, don't worry about it, because I'm not going to degrade this conversation, but I'm just going to say it was a good thing.
That's
I
not
got
Forrest
buddies of
Gump.
mine who have OnlyFans accounts that come to me and supply me with alcohol.
Fingerprints, damn.
Okay.
Wait, what did Derek just say about OnlyFans?
I can download shit that they don't want you to download. Why? Because I haven't worked in a year and I have looked at them and I figured it out. And to quote the great Forrest Gump, that's all I got to say about that. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
I mean, ever since the Twitterverse got locked down. All right, Bugsy.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. What do you mean the Twitterverse got locked down?
Well, when the search history and responses got locked down.
Oh, you know what's funny is that I actually closed that account and opened up another one, which is just as nasty as the one that I had before. But none of you guys know where I'm at, so I
What do you think?
We're gonna find you. We're gonna find you, dude.
I feel good about it. You know what? I tell you what, Ben could, if Ben had a sober moment, he could find it.
Yeah, no Amberana.
Somebody asked what the best Amberana food.
Yeah, put the link in chat, Derek.
Yeah, I guess if you have to drink Amberana, then yeah.
John Henry Laflamme. The best thing that's aged in Amburana is cachaça.
Oh, Laflamme's not that great, Gordo.
Oh, I love that shit.
I like their cognac better.
It's too expensive now because they jacked it by like $30. But when it was $50-$60 a bottle, I'd grab that every time I saw it.
I wasn't crazy about it when we had a J. Henry tasting.
Question to the
Hello,
group.
welcome to Shitty Rock.
Does anyone live in a state where Detling is sold?
I do not.
I think I've seen it.
No,
Can
I
you
don't
spell
either.
that for me, sir? Because I've had a drink.
I think it's
Detting.
Detling.
Sure,
I think it's
It's Sean,
I think it's Alabama. only.
So here's the funny thing. The one person here that lives in a state where Detling is definitively sold, I know because I picked up a bottle, is Sean.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good to know. Well, it's probably in Lexington or like big cities. It's
Well,
not.
I don't know. You'd have to search it out, but I mean, you could probably even go on their site. They probably have like a finder thing because it's not
I get
popular.
Detling from Kentucky.
That's made in Alabama, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently here in Lincoln
And there's
Park.
only one creator on YouTube.
See, man,
Apparently in Lincoln Park it is sold. But I want all of you guys to know, I don't drive up there with them people on purpose. Fuck them
Same.
folks, you know. And I know Tim might live up there, and I know no disrespect to Tim, but I ain't fucking around up there.
All right. Well, this gorgeous bastard going live in 13 minutes is here.
There you go.
Joe.
Yeah, sorry, sorry I'm late.
These fucking shirts, Joe. What you can get? I need some of these. No crayon.
Nice.
Holy shit.
It's a
Red Friday. It's Red Friday. So.
Yeah, it is. That's an awesome shirt, dude.
It's a red crayon.
Oh my god, that is a great shirt. That is true. Red Friday in 13 minutes.
You guys saying crayon. That's amusing.
The blue ones taste the best.
Leaving out some letters, but that's okay.
Would you like me to call it a crayon?
Yes, that is how it's spelled.
Crayon, yes. Crayola.
Crayon.
Ones.
Fucking
Crayon.
I mean,
Is that
it's
French?
geography. Grammar Nazi, grammar Nazi whiskey wars.
Indeed.
Nazi
Hey,
war.
before I go, hey Eric, I haven't seen you in forever, baby. It's good seeing you.
You too.
And none of I'm not gonna say anything that's none of my business, but whatever's going on, baby. If it's intentional, outstanding. If it's
Thanks.
not intentional,
It wasn't intentional to start with, but now that I've lost all the weight and I feel better, I can keep it off. And now
then we're all good. And I love that because I never had to ask nothing personal.
I was ill, and I lost a lot of weight, and now I'm healthy, and I'm still losing some weight because I ride my bike again a bunch, and I do a bunch of other things active, and I'm down to about 173 pounds.
Don't brag, Eric. Just take a compliment.
Yo, let me know if you get any extra donuts, Rob.
Eric, you didn't say a thing about the weight I didn't lose.
Wait, say it again?
I said you didn't say a thing about the weight I didn't lose.
You know what,
you look great. You haven't lost a pound. Matter of fact, you might have found a few
what,
on.
As a man who have lived for most of his life somewhere around 390 pounds, I don't participate in that type of shaming. As far as I'm concerned, when those of us who've had too much at Thanksgiving,
it is, Peter.
It is what it is, and I move on.
You're looking good, by the way, Derek.
Well, thank you. You have to say this. There's something to be said about pneumonia.
Yeah, oh God.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
that's what I say. There's got something to be said about shingles.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you about pneumonia.
Ouch.
And since Emenecker is not here, I can say this openly. I've been practicing medicine without a license for the past 35 years. I knew I had pneumonia, and my wife was all horrified, and my mother was horrified. I got up every morning and I was coughing for 35 minutes before I ever left my bedroom.
Dude.
And I believe that's the reason I survived it. I would tell you guys one of the funniest things that happened to me was one morning I got up and I coughed for about 40 minutes and I looked at my wife and I was like, I'm tired of this. I am willing to take the white man's antibiotics. Excuse the language, fellas. Excuse the language. Excuse the language.
Hey, you know what, Derek? You're a braver man than me because I refuse.
and my wife took me to the doctor, and they did everything they could to tell me I did not have pneumonia. And I looked at him, I took a deep breath as best I could with pneumonia, and I was like, "You guys don't understand who the fuck you're talking to." I am a well-rehearsed drunk that knows medicine just about as well as you motherfuckers, and I haven't killed anybody. That doctor left and he didn't come back. Another one came, and he ordered the x-rays, and 5 days later, they said, well, you have a little pneumonia. We're just going to give you some antibiotics. I didn't say shit. I just took the antibiotics, and you guys still have me here. I'm sorry.
How long were you sick before you decided to go?
Say it again.
How long were you sick before you decided to go?
You sound like my mother, Ben. Move on. No. Well, because I knew I needed to cough and remove that.
Yeah, I'm saying though, a week, 2 weeks, a month?
Probably 3 weeks at least.
Let's just say 3 months.
3 months. Did I not?
No.
The guy at work is going to lose his daughter-in-law to strep throat. She's 27.
Damn.
So she didn't go into the doctor for like 2 months.
Oh, and it turned into scarlet fever?
No, it's been eating her lungs.
Yeah, yes.
And lymphatic system, and it's gone too far. Her organs are shutting down, and her body's so destroyed from it they can't do anything to bring it back.
And by the way, Gordo, that is a real thing. You know, one of the reasons I had mentioned earlier, even though
strep is dangerous as fuck. Like strep throat, not really, but if it mutates into that type C shit and it starts eating your flesh,
I carry strep. You could do a throat culture now, and I have strep throat. And if I get an active case of strep throat, I'll kill somebody.
What up, Egg Roll?
Yeah, my brother's had Streptococcus type C twice, which is the flesh eating, I believe. I might have it wrong.
The last time I had strep throat, I was in the military, and I put one of my barracks mates in the ICU for 4 days.
Damn.
That's fun.
I mean, I'll say as somebody whose whole family is mostly in medicine, like, I mean,
everybody's your mother proud,
doing their own thing. But there's a certain point when you're sick, when after a week, 2 weeks, you got to realize maybe I need to check out that medicine.
Nah, medicine.
No. I want to say this. I want to say this.
Am I right, Sean? Leeches.
I want to.
We don't do antibiotics. We do leeches, right?
But back when I was doing landscaping, my boss said a thing to me. He's like, well, the best thing to do when you're sick is you just work it off. That's
That sounds like a landscaping boss. That sounds like a landscaping boss.
Sean, I can't endorse that, but I think
I can't either. I'm joking, obviously.
I realized that I stayed at home for way too long, and I can honestly say that if I had not practiced medicine license all these years, I don't know if I would have responded the way I did. I did all that coughing in the morning just mainly so that I could get air in my lungs.
Yeah.
So that I could get the water and the fluid out of my lungs so that I actually could breathe. I knew that because of all my malpractice. And as a result, I think I survived it. But I don't wish that on no one. And I'll tell you this, I won't do that shit again.
Hey, Monica.
Hey, Bonnie.
Hey, Monica.
Hi, Moni. Good to see you.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Right.
In a little bit.
He won't give me whiskey.
So, Tunes wants to know the rarest bottle. I would have to say, by far, that this little gem is probably the rarest bottle of the trip.
That Buff Turkey?
No.
Hey, old man. Hey, old man.
You didn't even tell me you got that.
Very well.
Hey, old man. When I get a job, can you open it up then?
Are you going to come see me?
Oh, you want me to come to New York?
Here's the thing. I know exactly why Ben didn't tell me he got that.
I mean, Sean, to be fair, I think you carried it at least twice.
Yeah, but I didn't go through your bags.
The bag?
Were you like the kid just putting shit in his cart? Was that what was going on?
No. Okay. So it's long story short. Ben is hard to wake up, so we ended up loading his car for him because Ben was still doing other things while we were already ready.
Ben, hard to wake up.
Oh my! There's the scent in the ranks. I love this.
Yeah, so a lot of people on the trip were like, "Yeah, as soon as sunlight hits the window, I can't sleep," or if I hear noise, I can't sleep.
Yeah, fucking vampire.
And Ben is sleeping through a tornado alarm going on for an hour. Everyone else, it woke up everyone else in the house, but not Ben. Ben is still sleeping.
You know what, Sean?
He needs his beauty rest,
You know what, Sean? I'll tell you this.
You need to kiss him on the lips.
In Ben's defense, when Kayla was a baby, me and Katera had a rule. We had a plan that said I would take Kayla from 10:30 at night till 4:30 in the morning. I don't really give a rat's ass. Whatever her problem was, I would take care of it. But at 4:30 in the morning,
there you go.
The bank was closed.
I
was not going to be awakened no matter what happened.
Very true. Better living through medicine, Josh.
Motrin and crutches.
So, yeah, a tornado could have came at 4:35. I wouldn't have known it.
Cheers, Dan.
What up, Z?
I wish I had that, Derek. Whatever that is, I don't have it. I wake up way too easy.
Oh, I think some of it in my case was when I lived in Mid-South. I lived with a lady with congestive heart failure, and I was always hypersensitive to whatever her distress was.
Right.
I don't think I had a good night's sleep until I was 15 when she had passed away.
Wow.
And I moved in with my mother. And my mother astonished because she said that when I came to her house, I went to the bedroom. She said I slept until the very next day.
That's cool. That's cool.
Because I had spent all those years with her mother, my grandmother, if you will, and just being acutely aware of sounds.
Right.
And I could instantly wake up. And when she passed away and I moved in with my mother, yeah, I can see that, Sean, it happens. Because when I lived in Alligator, Mississippi, you guys can look at that. It's 75 miles directly south.
We've done a tour of Alligator, Mississippi on this stream before.
And when I could hear whenever she had a moan or a groan, no matter how sleepy I was, I could wake up and go, do I need to go get us a car? And that was the age, because the guy you guys know now. I want you guys to imagine me at 14 years old. I didn't give a rat's ass. I didn't give a rat's ass. I'd have walked up to your door in the middle at 2 o'clock in the morning and go, hey, I need your car.
And in Gator, Alabama, probably the next thing you'd hear would be bang, bang.
No. I was not in Alabama, but thank you very much.
Mississippi.
But in the small
Mississippi.
That is the most
Mississippi. Bang, bang.
Not geographically, but that is the most south place in the South you can be.
Yeah, but I lived in
I lived in Tupelo, Mississippi.
I lived in
That's right near Wumplo.
There was a whole bunch of people that looked like me, and those who did look like me were Italians and Jews. Let me just say this:
there were Jews in Mississippi. Hold up, time out. There were Jews in Mississippi. I don't believe that.
Who the fuck you think was lending the money? Be quiet, Ben.
They owned the post office. Them banks didn't run themselves.
You know what, Eric? That's a long story, but
cheers, fellas.
You're on the right trail.
All right, cheers, Joe.
All right, Joe.
That's a good point. Joe is going over there, so we'll wrap this up in a couple minutes and send everybody over to go watch Joe. Joe, are you doing a blind? You doing a blind for Red Friday? You just doing an open bar? What you doing?
Both.
Okay. Are you doing a blind first?
No.
Okay.
But take your time. You don't have to.
No, well, a couple minutes.
All right, send me a link, man.
Here's my bottle.
All right,
of blind.
What is you guys?
All right, Joe.
That's straight from the barrel. This is.
That's a better bottle.
This is a great bottle.
Yeah.
129 proof.
There you go.
What's that?
It's gonna be a decent Latin soon.
I've only had that someplace.
Oh, polished it off.
I did.
Call a medic.
It's so caramely good. And I mean, this is like, I don't like regular Blantons. It's Blandons.
Yeah.
This is so different.
Wait, did you just kill that?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
There was not a lot.
Sorry, I was looking at chat. Damn.
That's a healthy pour.
Half full Kinsey.
That's a healthy pour and a Kenzie.
Oh man, we may get some sleepy time, Eric, tonight.
Nah.
3 so.
Well,
Oh.
What the fuck are you doing, Derek?
He's hiding the evidence.
Yeah, yes, I am. Because you know what? As much shit as I talk, I still have shame.
Ain't nobody gonna see him drink Malort.
What does anybody find shame?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that bottle, man.
Oh, Sean and my boy Ben. I want all you guys to know.
Look at that.
Oh,
yeah.
No, and I don't have a problem with that. That it costs
Here, Derek. I'm gonna. This is what I'm drinking. This is more low ball than you.
You know what's funny is that
I have to go get more. This was $20.
Oh,
yeah, I can get mine for,
I drank that a long time ago.
Great guys from a dog shit company.
You know, I will tell you guys, I had the old Granddad 114.
The same, if not, yeah, right on par with the.
I actually enjoy it.
Fred's.
If there was such a thing as a missionary position only whiskey, old Granddad 114 would be it. And
Well, it's a little too high proof to be missionary.
Gosh, there you go. Josh wants to know about your work, Eric, because that's really what you want to talk about right now.
I'm trying so hard to like find something else to do, to retire.
Really?
Yeah, I'm about fed up with it. I mean, I do it. It's easy to do. I can do it in my sleep now, but
How long you been at it now, Eric?
Since 1999.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, what type of attorney are you, sir?
Now just general practitioner. Now we mostly do we mostly do domestic violence. And most of that's pro bono. It's men and women who live with really abusive significant others, and so we ended up taking those cases for almost nothing.
Eric, I will say this to you, and I mean this all the sincerity of a fat drunk man. I don't sleep well as it is. There's no way I could do that. I think that you should strongly consider, since you live out in the desert, being a personal injury ambulance chaser.
No.
Go for the cash, baby. Go for the cash.
We do have several of medical malpractice cases, which are better than personal injury cases.
That's fair. That's fair.
You're like the big guy around me, the John Henry or whatever.
I'm trying to work my way into having a food truck. I really just want to have a food truck and be able to work on 3 or 4 days a week and not do anything else. That's really my dream, is to have a food truck.
Eric, I thought you were a divorce attorney.
We do a lot of divorce too. We do a lot of divorce.
He's general practitioner. He did.
Yeah, we do a lot of divorce. We do some criminal defense.
The food truck would be.
Eric, I might need to text you soon.
You're probably not doing any counting or IP.
Kentucky?
Hold on, Z-Man.
I'm not licensed in Kentucky, but I bet I know somebody who is.
The food truck would be fun, but
I could
Eric's probably got a couple connections.
I could probably find somebody in Kentucky that would let me jump onto their ticket and represent you, but I don't know.
There you go. Questions are, what kind of food truck? And
please say tacos. Please say tacos.
No, I'm
have an infinity barrel, but I have an infinity bottle, one of which I just added to, which is my exclusively backbone. It's called Backfinity.
Backfinity.
You know what, Ben? Because at this point we've probably had each other's spit in whiskey at some point. I'm curious. I'm curious what the Backfinity tastes like.
I'll pour you off some. What kind of food truck, Eric? That is being asked by multiple people.
I'm gonna do a lot of smoked meats, and then I'm also gonna do a lot of southwestern style tacos and things like that. New Mexico tacos and
yummy.
Do you think that's gonna sustain you in the way you are accustomed?
I don't care.
Okay.
I can minimalize. I can become a minimalist very easily.
There you go.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah, to that, man.
You had me at the taco.
The system sucks. Judges suck.
Yep.
Oh, you know what, Eric?
I say all the time.
I could have told you that before law school.
District attorneys suck. The public defenders being less and less funded, so more and more people are going to prison for shit they shouldn't be going to prison for.
Yeah.
Shit, I could have told you that too.
Not New York.
And it makes me want to. It makes me want to be Luigi.
Makes you want to vomit.
I'm telling you.
Tunes, yes. I've bought a number of bottles over the internet, but you do have to be careful where you buy from.
It's about time for a reset, Eric.
Yeah, Eric, it really is.
Eric, I will say this to you, is that I grew up, Miss Patton, and I don't mean my mother, but Miss Patton wanted me to be a lawyer. And I had spent all of my life from a little baby till whatever thought that I was going to be a lawyer. Miss Patton passed away when I was 15. I moved in with my mother, and I discovered computers. And I have never looked back. And now, since I have pardon the expression, Eric, I have a disdain for lawyers. I'm I'm not gonna say I'm happy that my life changed, but man, I would probably be in the same situation you are in right now. Sitting somewhere saying, I don't want to do this no more.
The crossroads for me was my parents were going to open an Italian restaurant here in Las Cruces, New Mexico. My dad, when my great grandmother died, she left my great grandmother's cookbook to my dad. That was what he got in the will, and this was stuff that came across the ocean from Naples. This was amazing food.
Sweet.
And my parents were going to open a restaurant here until they discovered that they only had to work twice as hard to make half as much money. Just before I went to law school, I was scheduled to go to a culinary school in Florence. I was going to spend 28 months in Florence learning how to cook. That to me would have been, because I went to Florence several times when I was stationed in Germany. I love Florence, and to have been able to learn to cook there would have been amazing.
Yep.
And so that's what I wanted to do. And then they told me they weren't going to do it. And law was a fallback. I mean, in 8th grade, I walked John Wilkes Booth for the assassination of Abraham Lincoln. That's how I knew I was going to be a lawyer. I was good enough to walk Booth on killing Lincoln. So.
Oh yeah, Eric. I too was a shit talker as a young man.
Was?
Oh yeah.
Was.
Oh yeah. I knew how the English language worked, and I could fuck you up.
Well, Derek, it's a good thing that things have changed.
Yeah. Thank God you're not a shit talker no more.
Yeah, none of that around here.
No. Exactly.
We wouldn't tolerate such a thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
we wouldn't tolerate no mid-Southery shit talking here.
Oh yeah.
Joey B in the house. Cheers, Joey.
Joey B.
I like Cain versus Abel.
All right, Ben, I'm gonna go say hi to Joe.
Derek, this pours for you, baby.
Cheers, buddy.
Hi, Z-Man.
Derek, this pours for you, baby.
Yeah. Is that benchmark
Ben? You know what, Ben? I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna make y'all feel all creepy all in the inside.
Okay.
I'm gonna call your goddamn friend. Don't be hurting my feelings by pulling up that benchmark.
I like it.
Bad enough benchmark is down here. I don't need to see that shit on screen.
Well, what's the problem? I'm drinking it right here.
Tell you what I'm going to do, Derek, just for you, buddy. I'm going to go grab a real bottom tier bottle. Let me show this thing off.
Oh shit!
He's gonna go choke down some Old Crow.
Is he going for the McCormick's?
Keller's.
Derek, I don't.
Proper 12.
I don't want you to be ashamed ever again of drinking whatever you're drinking. So here we go,
I
buddy.
think you used the wrong word. I'll holler at you. You know what? I've never actually tried that.
You shouldn't. But I'm going to. I'm going to pour it right now.
I've never actually tried
Old
that.
8.
Yeah.
That's the OG cheapest shelfer.
Yeah, this thing is like the 8 is because that's how much it costs a bottle.
You know what?
Is that a plastic bottle?
No, it's glass.
It's not about.
Right back.
I'll take a cheap swill for you.
It's not about embarrassment as much as
Ancient age.
that I drink what I drink because right now I'm on a budget.
Hey, Derek, I've been poor my whole life, man. It's all right.
This is $17 a bottle Irish whiskey.
I wish I had my proper grouse with me.
I don't think
We got an ancient age on screen.
Oh, how much is that, J-Max?
it's about the same as the benchmark.
$10, yeah.
$12.99.
I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you see the cloudiness in this bottle? I'm not sure I should drink it.
You have left that in the sun?
No, it's been down there and it got cold, probably.
It's unfiltered. It's unfiltered.
No, it is filtered. That is.
Just shake it up till you hear the glass ball bouncing around in there.
Actually, I don't know.
It's hard to do.
It's not been filtered.
It does not say anything about. Let's see here. Is there any information on filtration?
Don't be a bitch. Drink it.
Oh, I'm going to.
This is Blanton's Junior.
That's right. Yeah, Blanton's Junior.
I like that. Hey, Sean, may I have a 2-minute let's say a minute and a half philosophical conversation with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You made a statement a few seconds ago
Mhm.
that I thought was borderline offensive.
Okay. Well, I
And-
tend to do that.
and I want to say something to you about it.
Okay.
You had made the statement that you've been poor all your life. Sean, you had no idea how I grew up, and that was not a shot at you. What I'm saying is, I actually, okay, there was nobody with a collar where I come from.
I got you.
You know, not blue collar, white collar. There was no fucking collar where I come from.
I hear you.
And one of the things I used to tell the kids I used to mentor, that people should only do poor once. Okay?
That's
And
fair.
when you do poor once, you need to move the fuck on. So as a result, I grew up in a classification that I don't know if I was actually at the poor level. I'm going to be serious, because what Americans do.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
At Alligator, I don't know if we were there. Okay.
Eric says they couldn't afford the R.
As I grew up, right. But as I grew up, I've done a lot of foolish things with my money, Sean. I ain't gonna belabor that here.
Uh-huh.
But I'm at a point right now, and I told this to Ben privately, and I'll tell it to you openly. If I was not a slumlord, I don't know what would have become of me.
You would have taken
for the poor, right?
Yeah.
Hey, well, I'm being serious, Sean. I don't know what it would have become of me.
I got you.
Well,
Well, I mean,
so Derek, you would have either started a bullshit repair business, or you'd be on Fiverr writing code, or you'd be, you know what I mean? You'd be doing something to take care of your family. That's exactly what you'd be fucking doing. You'd be flipping burgers if you had to.
See,
You know, and you know, and I agree with you. It's just that I just feel fortunate that I don't feel let me just put it this way. I feel my back is against the wall. I just don't feel like the wall is about to give away. You know, and I want to be clear about that, because I feel like my back is against the wall, but I do not feel as though I'm about to break through.
Well, Derek, I know I'm just preaching to the choir, man, but I think that, and I'm sure you likewise have found that, you know, when you find hard times, then you just realize that you can live with a lot less, and that's okay. Like it's not that bad. But yeah, you just.
Hey, Sean, may I? And by the way, I know you're being serious and you're being sincere. I do not want you to take this any way other than
Derek, I'm going to say one thing real quick before you say
Derek,
what
I'm Derek, and I'm drunk.
I've been homeless 3 different times in my life, so.
And fortunately for me, Sean, I've never experienced that, and I'm sorry that you have. But I will tell you, when you
No, it's nothing to be sorry about. It's just a life lesson. That's all.
When you say that you learn to live with different things, one of the things I had to live with is that I used to watch some of you guys' videos later.
Uh-huh.
And I could no longer pay for YouTube Premium. And I had to watch the fucking videos.
I mean, to be fair, I will never pay for YouTube Premium.
I've
Hey,
never
look here.
had
I hear you.
I've never even done the free trial.
Hey, I hear you. I understand you. But I have, if it's not about coding, I want to be about what the video is about. I don't want to care
I mean,
about
that sums it up right there, Salty. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but that's like, okay, so here's the thing, though. Like, there's also, like, this freedom, though. So it's not good, sure. But, like, once you figure out, like, where resources are that you can use, yeah, it's not pleasant, but it's it's okay.
You know you're not going to
I
die.
you know what? I will say this, Sean, and I want to be clear. I'm not belittling your experience. But between right after my first marriage, I was theoretically homeless.
Yeah, I hear you.
I called up the 18 people that borrowed money from me that would never be able to pay me back and go, you got 1 week to put up with me. And I go, otherwise, pay me my money back.
Yeah. There you go.
And
What's up, Mr. Folk?
And they put. And
What's
they put me
up?
for a week.
How you doing?
How's it going, guys?
Doing good, buddy.
Nothing much. Just been relaxing today.
There you
Without my
go.
mom today. She's babysitting until midnight.
There you go. So you chilling?
Yeah.
Wear
just
those
chilling like a
sunglasses,
villain.
buddy. I like it.
Oh yeah. You like him?
Look at all sexy over here.
Yeah, man.
Oh come on!
Styling over here.
Hey, Derek. Sean obviously doesn't live in the Midwest with this homeless thing.
Wait,
What now?
You know what?
Hey.
You know what?
It gets
I know he
cold
lives.
here.
No, I know. Sean lives somewhere in and around, not in and around, somewhere
It's warm.
within shooting distance from Louisville. It gets cold down there.
It gets cold.
It doesn't
Yeah, but
get.
in fairness, that's not where I was homeless. I was homeless
He
in
was
Florida.
in Florida.
Oh, okay, all right. Oh.
There's
You
just
know-
oranges and shit all over the place.
I mean that's definitely not accurate, but
I know.
Grapefruit and stuff like
That
that.
shit'll
Come on.
kill you
There's
too
food
if you eat
everywhere.
it when it's not right.
there is a lot of black
degrees
there is a lot of
in Florida.
blackberries and other things. But
Why they got to be black, Sean?
Leave that man alone and let him
That
finish
is
his
the story
goddamn
of the story.
Hey, look here, Sean. I want to ask this question.
Yes, sir.
What on earth made you move, hang out in Florida? Please tell me it's pussy related.
Oh, my parents. No. Yeah, I mean, I mean, there was some that
Somebody please put that.
there was some that kept me around that area for a while, but no, I mean, my parents is what took me down there originally.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Origin story.
Only reason I hung out in Florida for any length of time was I was in the Air Force and I didn't have a choice.
And Salty, I disagree strongly, man. Jail over homeless? Hell no, man.
No, homeless is free.
Yeah.
You're free.
Being in jail is not free.
And by the way,
I'd rather starve than be in jail.
I'm gonna say something.
Well, so here's what he's saying though. He was in Maryland in October and November. He's freezing his ass off.
Right. Yeah.
Dude, we've got homeless.
I'm gonna say this
living in
guy.
sailboats
You haven't been homeless
in a
in the
frozen
Midwest.
river.
I'm just saying, we haven't seen salty lettuce on a stream in a long time.
It's been a minute.
I want to say this from
Feeling in his retirement.
Find a way to stay warm. You know, here's the thing, Salty. You know what you can't do? In a Florida summer when it's still like 90 at 12 o'clock at night, you can't sleep because you're sweating your ass off. I'm just saying.
No,
Yeah, not to mention mosquitoes will pack you off too.
I will say this.
Same in Wisconsin. In July.
Is that when you're in jail, you're in jail. If you're homeless, you might be able to pick your game up and find a fat woman with a whole bunch of kids and say things like, "How you doing?"
Well, Derek, you don't have to tell me, man.
I'm just saying that could be the most mid-south thing you've ever said.
Why she got to be fat, Derek?
Oh,
And white. That's stimulation day in.
J Max, look here, baby.
Lily White too.
Derek, I don't even know if I should say this on a live, but
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Nobody ever dated a fat
But I'm
white
going to say
woman
this,
for a
J
credit
Max.
score.
J Max, I'm just telling you that there is a whole bunch of boys in the Mid South right now who we refer to as homosexuals. And they're on the lookout.
I like it.
And they're on the lookout.
I know exactly what you mean.
For these plus-size white women that smoke cools with a whole bunch of kids.
With good credit scores.
Hey, all I'm saying is that my
Dude,
favorite.
especially this time of year.
Oh, yeah, during tax time. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, baby.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck
yeah, they get that. They get that.
All I'm going to
solid
say, Derek, is
income
that
back.
there was roughly a 1.5 year period where single women with children were my favorite prey.
I don't like the. You know what? I don't like this word "pray." I like.
Well,
word, you know
believe
what?
me, Derek, I said it to be offensive.
I used
like
to have a
I like
rule
the
that
word
I would never buy a girl
opportunity.
drink. I'd have to make her buy me a drink.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say
Florida's a hoe.
Was.
and you know
Homosexual.
and you know what's funny, and this is the fucked upness about being drunk online. what we are laughing at right now is what I was alluding to when I made the big dicks of the Mid-South comment. This is what I was talking about. Unfortunately, Ben caught me stone cold ass drunk, and I said some dumbass shit, and I was not able to articulate what I was getting at. But I think every last one of you has alluded to what I was talking about.
Hey, Derek, am I right in saying there's a lot of ways to pay the bills?
Yes, baby. It's all I'm saying is that is what I was alluding to, but because I was drunk as a skunk, I said a lot of ignorant ass shit.
The Mid-South is filled with men.
Don't do it. 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 Don't do it.
I do not.
I want you guys to know I'm not proud of that statement because I was drunk as a skunk. And I was in Detroit.
But he stands by it.
I was in Detroit and I was talking to someone, and I was like, I had a message I wanted to deliver,
for sure,
but the alcohol had taken over.
That's okay.
And the English language with enough alcohol will fuck your ass up.
Well, thing is, most of us understand.
I really want Derek to be successful and get hired and everything, but at the same time, I want to hear the story that Derek was being interviewed, and then somebody was like, "Can I play something for you?"
we have some questions.
Hey, Gordo, I'm
on the internet.
I'm very happy that has never happened to me. But,
I don't think it will. I don't think.
But I would tell you,
Whiskey Cube doesn't have that much influence, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Here's the deal, and you guys are gonna hate me for this. There's actually a reason. Even streams I choose to get on, I don't get on in the beginning. I use the same rules as the FBI use with wiretapping. I wait until people get tired and they stop listening. And then I'll jump on because I figure if someone is watching, they're not going to find me.
You know, if you ever become any public figure, somebody's going to bring up the Mid-South.
This man is a presidential candidate.
That's right.
Gordo. I think you might have been pouring a drink or something. Let's just say, I have fingerprints of mine in places that they should not have been in. I want to be clear to everyone out there.
Trump?
In the world,
Trump's got fingerprints.
There was no.
He admitted to it.
There was no violence.
Everyone in DC, I'd say, just
every single one of them.
Derek, do you know where this is? 21st and Pulaski.
Hold on. Yes, I do.
No, that's where Bourbon Hunter Lee had the recruiting station.
Yeah, that's not far from Martinez, a liquor store, over there where there's no fucking parking, and they have some very good whiskey over there. And I can't.
Nice, Dave. Hopefully, they had some good pours. Cheers, man.
Is that where,
we should do that again soon.
Is that where Tim Evans lives, Derek?
No. Oh no. 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 But there's a liquor store that I want to go to, a Martinez somewhere in that neighborhood. That actually I couldn't find a park. I drug my wife over there, and I watched them. They got their inventory is great, but there's absolutely nowhere to put your vehicle. And I'm not taking public transportation over there because I'm not going to participate in the anti-Chicago's.
No, that's why you take your kid along or a family member and throw the hazards on, double park and go in the store.
Yeah, that ain't the neighborhood for that shit, then.
That means it's exactly the neighborhood.
They pick your shit up and move you out the fucking way.
Which one is that, Eric?
Say it again.
Cash strength.
Oh, just the cash strength one?
Yeah, think about cash strength.
2 years old.
Oh, I just drank all mine.
And by the way, for those of you who wonder why I actually make fun of Benchmark, this is why. I miss things like Still Austin cash strength. I missed not the 120 proof.
Yeah.
And
There's
I
a lot of
miss
snow, Austin,
my,
though, you
my,
can't
my
get unless
friend,
you live
my
in or
homie,
around Texas.
Old Forester, 1920.
Yep. I like the
Well,
1920.
is it too much, Derek? You
Oh,
know,
I
Gordo,
love
hey,
that.
Gordo, that is considered cyberbullying. I've looked it up.
Cyberbullying. There we
That
go.
looks like a Nancy pick.
That's an ant. Yeah, that's
There
yeah.
we go.
Oh,
Ludicrous.
ludicrous.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got to get more Still Austin cast strength. Everything.
For a second, Gordo was standing up and his arms were up, so I just saw the camo. I was like, "What tater sticker is that?"
Oh, that's
It's called bingo wings.
Old Forester.
Hey, J Max, you're the only person I know in Iowa. Don't participate in this cyberbullying.
Oh wait. I'll go down.
Gary Black is from Iowa.
I'll go down up.
There we go.
There you go. Okay, now that I can deal with. That's all right. That's all right.
That's a mash and dirty pick.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Derek actually had this bottle.
Yeah,
I sent him one of
the
those.
problem is I don't know if you guys know this, but you could make a bottle where it says Old Forester on it arrive at Derek's doorstep by hand delivery methods.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird. It goes into witness protection before you even ever get a glimpse of it.
Oh yeah, never.
You know what, Ben? That's not fair. That's not fair because I don't think you're supposed to say that shit out loud. You know.
Hang on. Are you telling me about shit that shouldn't be said out loud?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like the conversation we had over the last half hour to 45 minutes is all things we shouldn't have said out loud. But
yeah, and I'll tell you why. When I've said some dumbass shit, and I have. I've said some dumbass shit, but you know what? I've been drunk as hell.
Derek, have you tried Green River Foolproof?
We all have.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I can't afford it right now. But I've had it and I love it.
Yeah, Green River's doing some good stuff. I like it.
Yep. I want their weeded cast strength bed.
Yeah, I've got the regular weedy, but not the cast strength version yet.
I don't believe that the cast strength Green River stands up to ice.
Oh my God!
But neat, it is actually very, very good.
Yep.
When you put it on ice, it goes the way of stag.
What is this? What is this?
It starts fucking with you.
What is this stuff you're talking about? Ice.
Ooh,
ice. Oh, because Ben, thank you for asking. Because I like my English skills to go the long haul. And as a result, I start my evening with ice. That's how I have to know which bourbons can stand up the ice.
Actually, I have a question for you, Derek.
Holla at me, baby. Holla at me.
Does Trader Joe's sell liquor in Illinois?
Yeah. Well, let me just say this. I hang out in Hyde Park. They do sell a whiskey over there. However, the good shit they sell in BourBack.
You don't need the good shit. You need to check it out. I actually got this hand delivered from Las Vegas.
Trader Joe's is good.
If they got this,
no, Ben, we're talking about the same thing. That's the guy I'm referring to. They sell that in Beverly, not in my neighborhood.
Well, then you should go to Beverly and get a couple.
Ben, I don't. Maybe you haven't paying attention.
It's a good
in a world where anybody believes.
I don't.
What is it? $5 more?
I don't fuck around outside my neighborhood, Ben. I don't.
I walk around in everybody's neighborhood.
No, baby. Look here.
Have
Have you ever wondered why I want you to come to my house? Because I'm comfortable here. I want you to be comfortable here too,
dude. Derek,
you really have to watch the whites. I'm just going to put it out there. Got to watch them.
I dated a woman who went to Lake Forest University. She was black, but she wasn't. She was biracial, and she got pulled over. Her first 15 minutes at Lake Forest University, she got pulled over by the police and told she didn't belong there.
Well, I want to say this, Eric, and I mean this from a drunk man who thinks that police cannot be fixed.
That's probably accurate.
Lake Forest is nowhere near me. I'm going to put that right there.
Yeah,
It's
she
nowhere
played
near me.
basketball for Lake Forest University.
Yeah, Lake Forest is nowhere near me.
But she was literally 15 minutes on campus, and she got pulled over by 4 police cars. 4 policemen had to pull over one black power forward in basketball.
Yes, and
Female power forward.
And I won't make any disparaging comments because that's not my gig.
It's my gig. Let me do it.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I can
gonna
do it
say, I'm just going to say certain professions can't be fixed in the way that we know them. And as a result, I believe all of us, and I mean all of us as a citizen, as we all participate in 401ks, I believe we should all put one into a 911k. $5 a paycheck into a 911k, which we can all participate in hiring lawyers to defend people that have been defended by the business. Because I believe
I'm down, and I'm available on a 911k.
And the only way this can be done is suing the hell out of municipalities until they wake up and realize the way we're training people isn't working, because I don't believe the institution as we know it can be fixed. I'm not going to disparage anybody.
Wait. You're saying grade 10 and a tech school diploma shouldn't make you a cop?
Probably not.
Hey, Gordo, I will not respond to your comment because
he's right. You're absolutely right, Gordo. Grade 10 and a tech school diploma should not make a cop make.
No. And I'm not going to respond to that because I promised I was not going to say anything disparaging about police.
That's not
what I'm saying
disparaging.
is,
It's truth.
I don't
That's
believe
the fucking
policing
stone-cold
can be
truth.
fixed.
The truth is never disparaging.
Well, Derek, I believe I told you my story. We're not going to do that right now, but I believe I've told it to you, right? I feel like we've had this conversation.
No, but I've heard rumors and innuendo, and I'm good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so I'm familiar. We'll just leave it there. And here's what I would say from my experience, Derek, is that I don't know if it's a police problem. It's a people problem. You can't change the people that become police. And so if those are problematic people, regardless if they pass whatever the thing is that you have to do to become a police officer, I mean, there's just a lot of problematic people. So,
problematic being assholes.
May I interrupt you for just a second?
Wait, so all I was going to say, Derek, is that it's a lack of morality. It's not training, and you can't you can't teach morality.
Amen, brother.
I want to ask again. May I interrupt you for just a second? You are arguing the chicken and egg thing.
Oh, you tried.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
And the problem I
the
have.
People.
No, let me help you out.
Hang on, time out. I do want to say one thing, right? Joe's been live for a half hour now.
Fair.
I think we should shut this down because it definitely sounds like we're getting to a backstage conversation a little bit.
Yes, we are. Yes.
So I'm going to say, cheers, y'all. Please all go bother Independent Joe. Tell him.
Can somebody put Independent Joe's? Can somebody put that on the?
I got it.
Drop the link.
Yeah, I need the link.
I got it.
Eric,
I
you're
haven't-
the third person.
Before we shut down, we got plenty of mods. Somebody drop the link.
Yesterday was the first day I'd been back on video wise in a long time. So,
By the way, and it was good seeing you, baby. I mean that. It was good seeing you.
Good to see you, Eric.
Yep.
It really is.
No,
So,
Eric,
thanks-
I value your presence a lot.
We will go after party for a little bit, but then we'll go bother Joe. Everybody, please, there's the link. Go hang out with Joe. We're going to take this shit show to the backstage. Jump in if you want to hear how bad we're going to go and how deep we're going to go. Thank you all for joining. And tomorrow night, apparently, I'm on Baker Drinks doing a Trash Palette Challenge at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. So check out Baker Drinks. And apparently, I'm going to be there.
I will also be live, but like Ben, I didn't know that Ben was doing things. So
I kind of forgot too, but I got to handle
Please
it.
love whiskey, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, y'all.